Advocates rallied at City Hall today to call on local leaders to open more shelters across the city. They say the need is particularly dire after the Texas governor sent a bus full of migrants to the Big Apple. News 12's Brittany Cadet was at the rally and tells us more tonight.
So, it's hard because you recognize, you see people in need, you see yourself, you see your family within those people.
Activist, Bronx native, and first-generation American Taisha Milagros Clark expressing how she feels about the buses that made their way to the Big Apple from Texas with migrants who crossed the border.
The reality is that we need to plan better and we need to do better by those families and all people that are experiencing homelessness.
Speakers today at City Hall say there aren't enough shelters here to start with and say we need more.
I just want to emphasize that we have the shelter capacity and hotel capacity and housing capacity, and it is on us, it is contingent on us to make sure that we are identifying every single space available to those who need housing.
The Coalition for the Homeless tells us the surge in the need for shelter housing was caused by an increase in evictions this year and the shortage of lawyers to represent tenants in housing court. This as COVID-19 based protections for tenants ended earlier this year. The City Council held a hearing on the shelter situation today for activists to get answers.
So this is an important hearing for us as a city to really prepare ourselves to make sure that everyone who is here feels safe, recognizes that they are in a sanctuary city and a right to shelter city.
City Council Speaker Adrian Adams released this statement saying, quote, "While there may be a rise in asylum seekers in New York City, this does not mean they are to blame for issues that have historically plagued our system. We need a clearer picture of the scope of the problems affecting the shelter system and the ways that the administration will mitigate them, including adequate support for asylum seekers." Speakers today tell us that they are calling on their local officials to open up shelters across the city because they say that we do have the space. And we're also told that tomorrow they'll make the final decision about this issue with the mayor. We're at City Hall. Brittany Cadet, News 12.